Welcome back to Paranormally Correct. I'm your host Sarah, and today we're going to look at some ghost pictures together. This may not be interesting to everybody, all of you on YouTube, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to watch it. But this video is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. There's no important reason. It's just something that's near and dear to my heart. When I first got on the internet way back in the day, in the old internet days, most of you probably don't even remember what that was like, actually. When everything was like GeoCities and Angel Fire, one of the very first discoveries I made was Ghost Study. Ghost Study even had like a live webcam where you could watch this library. Supposedly it was haunted, and like once in a while people would catch a ghost. They had like a live feed going all the time, and people would just sit there and watch that camera. I was one of them. The pictures there weren't necessarily legitimate great paranormal captures. I mean, I'm sure some of them were, but I don't think many were. But it was just so fun to go on there, and it was massive too. It was like this massive index of it's the cat screaming at the door again. What was I saying? Yeah, so it was just like a massive index of pictures, and I think later they might have had videos, but I mostly just remember the pictures. So anyway, getting to the point, I think it would be fun if me and you sit down and look at Ghost Study together, because it's still on the internet, oddly enough. I don't know if anybody updates it. I guess we'll find out. And before we get started, please take a moment to click the like button and subscribe and stick around for spooky content, because that's what we do here on Paranormally Correct. And now, let's have a look at Ghost Study. So the very first thing you see when you go to ghoststudy.com is, obviously there's the links for the gallery. Let's see, they've got their Twitter, their Facebook. Yeah, so apparently they are still somewhat active. I wonder if the library is still on here. I really wonder, actually, is that camera still going in that library? After all these years, surely somebody's caught something. Let's look at the sidebar here, because it looks like they've got the weirdness gallery. Window tapping. So the very first thing here, ooh, this is interesting. Ooh. So what does it say about this? Kim writes, "We went to the Morse Mill Hotel in July for a tour. I didn't notice what I had caught until a few months after I had taken the picture." It always goes that way, unless you're trying to get a picture of a ghost. "We had a very busy summer with family, so when I finally had time to sit down and go through my pictures, I was pretty amazed by this one. I'm sending you the original and the picture I zoomed in on. What do you all think about it? This is all new to me, and I really would like some input." So it looks like we've got a picture of an attic. Here I go being a skeptic though. My first question is, why were you taking a picture of that corner in the attic? Oh well, that's a weird picture. I'm not gonna like try to overanalyze these. I'm just gonna enjoy them. All right, the next one. Let's check out, what do we want to look at next? Let's check out the Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. So this one says, known as one of America's most haunted places, but also one of the most vandalized cemeteries, many believe that vandalism is a key factor for the restless ghosts and spirits that reside. And then it goes on and on. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So we got a video here. Should we watch the video? We'll save the video for another time. Well, let's just look at the pictures. Oh, actually, I know this lady in white picture. I've seen this before, probably on Ghost Study. The lady in white sitting on the stone that she made famous on August 10th, 1991. Ghost enthusiasts everywhere come to sit where a famous ghost once sat. So you got a lady in white. Here's the same stone. This is just a dude in a suit sitting on that stone. Okay, and down here at the bottom, looks like a possible girl spirit just outside the fence. Some say she is naked. Yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, I see what they're claiming is a ghost, but that's not a ghost, I don't think. Oh, let's see. On the stairs. Crescent Hotel Ghost Tour. Tom writes, "I'm sending you 2 photos before and after. My family and I were at the Crescent Hotel. Gave my daughters a camera, blah, 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 blah." Okay, so they got some pictures here. Let's see, a bored family, maybe? Oh, okay, I see. It says a very short person or ghost sighting on the stairs. Oh, now that's really interesting. Because if you look at the first picture and then the second picture, this is obviously not a stationary object. Oh, and then they've got like an approximation here where they clip the ghost's head out and put it on the stairs. Yeah, that's pretty weird. What do you guys think? Is that one possibly a ghost? It kind of looks like it. All right, moving right along. This one I actually wanted to look at first. This one is a ghoul in the room. Creepy looking entity. Gemma writes, this picture was taken on Snapchat with my cell phone. Ooh. You know, that kind of looks like a little monkey or something. Oh, wow. I definitely get the pareidolia aspect from it. And it does look like a spooky little monster kind of leaning its head over. That's kind of weird. Okie dokie. Figure in the window. Well, that is definitely a figure. Slowly moving shadow figure. This appeared today and it was the weirdest thing that's ever happened. I came down the stairs and it was standing face on in the opposite panel of the window. I thought someone was standing outside the window, so I opened the blinds, but there was nobody there. Wow. Yeah, that's really, like, I've never seen a paranormal photo presented this way. Okay, so yeah, that is kind of spooky. I don't understand why they cropped and enhanced it. Super cool. I like that one. I don't know if it's paranormal. It could just be a neighbor. It could be a tree. I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but that's really cool because like I said, I've never seen a ghost picture presented that way. Okay, so the next one is crowd deadhead, and then it says head in the crowd. This show seems to attract the living dead. My sister's friend had her 21st birthday at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado. And took this picture on Snapchat. Enlarged the photo to find this straggler. Please tell us this is not a ghost. Does it say the face behind our new friends doesn't seem to match the surroundings? Yeah, that looks like that's on somebody's clothing. That's on a pair of pants. That doesn't look like a ghost. I mean, it's like literally on someone's pants. It's pretty cool though, because if you look really closely around the edge, like this is what I would do if I was going to analyze this, but I promise I'm not going to. But a lot of times when people like insert spooky pictures into a picture that they took, like when they want to hoax a picture, you can always like just find the edges and you'll see where they messed up, because not many people are really good at taking the edges out of ghost pictures. So this one's kind of cool because it fits perfectly around the edges of their hair. And if you do anything like with Photoshop or any types of graphics or anything like that, you know that hair is like the worst thing to deal with. In fact, I probably have a green halo around my head right now from the green screen behind me because I just eventually just give up. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's on somebody's clothes. They've got a whole section devoted to shadow ghosts. Oh, let's see what they say about shadow ghosts. So, appearance and characteristics. Shadow ghosts appear as a shadow of sorts. They look a bit like ectomist, but are dark gray to black in color. In photographs, it's easy to confuse them with natural shadows, so be careful with your analysis. They're usually extremely sneaky and evasive. That's true. They can also be spotted as a reflection in shiny objects and mirrors. I agree with that too. And I don't know if you guys remember my shadow ghost video that I made. I'll link it somewhere so you can go check it out. But that was an investigation that I did with my first paranormal team, and it started off, the shadow ghost appeared in the mirror. You can see that picture in the video, so definitely go watch that if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, go watch it again. Of course, after you watch this video. Birds and cats are especially sensitive to them. That's interesting. Type A appear as a small, dark, misty cloud. Type B appears as a glob, and type C appears in human form. And some may be seen wearing a hat, like Hat Man. We should actually talk about Hat Man sometime because I've never talked about that before. So do they have pictures? Oh no, here it is, our famous shadow gallery. Okay, let's start on page, let's look at page 1, gallery photo page 1. Oh, interesting. The following are Easter pictures that I just got back from the developers. Okay, so this is an old one. The photos were pick numbers 3 and 4 on a roll of 27, and the camera was disposable, strapless, 35mm. She's given some pertinent details, that's good. It doesn't look like a thumb. She said it was strapless. So a lot of times, like if you remember the old 35mm cameras that had like the wrist strap on them, that strap would make its way into at least one picture on every roll of film. Not much there to really comment on, but it's kind of a cool picture. Let's see, let's go to page 2. Oh. Interesting, interesting. Jim writes, this picture looks to be a shadow ghost. There's nothing in this pic that's reflecting that shadow. This picture was taken in 1943. Sorry, I had to scroll. It's Hollywood Warner Brothers theater. For some reason, ghosts seem to love theaters. Yeah, well, you know, a lot of emotions there. Maybe that's why. Both performing arts and regular movie theaters. If you ever have a chance to take pictures in one, do it. That's pretty strange. Are we sure it's a shadow? Yeah, I guess so, because like if you look at the chairs, they look like they might be felt. Or like some type of faux suede, that type of material. I'm not good with materials, but that kind that like if you rub it, it feels funny, like a deer's hair or fur or something. You know, never mind. Let's move on to picture 3 in the shadow gallery. Oh boy, that's a mess. Solace writes, the attached photo is of my daughter at Christmas 2 years ago. I live in a very haunted house, not scary. If you look close, you can see a dog to her left, and one at her feet. On the wall is the face of an old man with a beard and mustache. He is Silas Mitchell. He was a Union soldier. Yeah, I don't know. You didn't enhance the picture, Jim. It looks like he posterized it with like really old Photoshop, which essentially just made it worse. So that one is posterized and ruined and a mess. Let's go back to the home page. And we'll do one more. We'll do one more and then we'll wrap it up. Let's pick a good one. All right, let's pick the one that's on the main page. Can an entity be squished in bed and not care? Woman trying to take a picture of the back of her head and got this. Peter writes, I am submitting this pic of what I believe to be a demon attempting to climb out of the bed. If you look at the back of the woman's head, you can see a hand and face behind her. The woman is trying to take a picture of the back of her head to see her new haircut. You can easily see a hand and also a face. I know that this woman has been having some experiences as of late and has also been battling depression. She has also made an attempt at, can't say that word on YouTube, not long ago. The picture is only a few weeks old. It has not been doctored or edited in any way. Please let me know what you think and feel free to post to your site. I will be interested in knowing what others think. I wish these would open up to a better resolution. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. I think we did probably 30 minutes worth, maybe more than that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't too boring or anything. Like I said, if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to watch it. You can go watch somebody else. Just go. Just go. You don't have to tell me that you don't like it. Just go. Anyway, don't forget to click like on this video and subscribe and stick around for more spooky content. And also, my channel really needs your support, so please leave a comment, leave a thumb, leave a subscribe. And I think I'm also supposed to tell you to turn on the bell notification thingamabob. I never say that, but if you guys could do that, that would be super cool. Until next time, guys, don't get eaten by Dogman, and don't end up on Ghost Study. And until next time, don't get eaten by Dogman, and don't get abducted by aliens, and I'll see you all later.